Hey guys, it's $2 Richer back with another video. You already know what time it is. Based on the title of this video, I am going to be talking about something that I may get a little bit emotional about. I'm going to be very transparent with you all. So, a couple of warnings though, really quickly before we get started. If you are not comfortable talking about death, if you're not comfortable talking about spirituality, do not watch this video. But if you are, I'm just going to go ahead and forewarn you, those subjects will come up. This video is really about giving up on your dreams and really just exploring that topic, but then also I guess like an explanation to you all as to why I haven't really been consistent with YouTube. Before anything, to all of my supporters, to everybody that's been here back when I had Martin, do y'all remember that? Martin Lawrence all up and throughout my videos, baby TV, black cinema, you already know. Like literally, thank you so much for continuously believing in me, believing in my content, subscribing to my channel, hitting me up on Instagram, having conversations with me, still asking me hair questions. Like literally when I tell you thank you so much, y'all my fam, y'all my fam. I actually saw a post the other day. It was like, you my cousin on my Instagram side, so y'all my cousins on my YouTube side. Oh my gosh, I have another warning too, and I just thought about it. My tongue is blue because I just had a blueberry smoothie, so no judgment. Whenever I was in college, I ended up exploring the wild world of Tumblr, thanks to my friend Kia. Shout out to Kia. I ended up just really having my Tumblr blog, and from there I just started posting like hair videos, and so many people were asking me questions like, what do you put in your hair, what products do you use, you know, what is your hair routine? I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna sit up here and make a hair video for y'all, and any single time y'all have a question, I'm just literally going to direct you to that video. In 2013, that is when I made my first official YouTube video. I took it down so it's not on my page. I may bring it back, you know, we'll see about that. In the beginning, like just social media in general used to be super fun. Like Tumblr, I could be on there for hours. That was actually a problem though. But I could be on Twitter, like Instagram, and it just felt so authentic. Like you didn't feel like you were trying to keep up or you were trying to like curate anything, aesthetics. No, it was like literally just for fun. At the same time that I have TDR, I'm actually trying to graduate and I'm trying to get a job. And then this is where like expectations and where what you're supposed to do comes into the play. I ended up getting my first job or internship that turned into a job, and then I ended up getting another job that I really wanted. Whenever I tell you this job took so much from me, because I was steady working. Like I worked because obviously I wanted money. Like let's sit up here and be real. I wanted my own place, I wanted money, I wanted to be able to live comfortable. And whenever I started working, I kind of lost sight of what my dreams were because I started focusing on this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna take you to 2018, December 31st. So this is where we're about to get into like the realness of it. Even before that, like I started to get into spirituality and I started like questioning, what is my purpose? Like, why am I here? Like, let's be for real. What is TDR? You know, why is it that I don't want to let go of $2 Richer, but like at the same time I can't put all of my energy into it? You know, what is it about this job that, okay, like I really wanted it, but now I'm here and like, but I'm not 100% fulfilled by it? All these questions started coming to me, and in 2018 I really feel is whenever I started the spiritual journey. I feel like the journey started with a question, or questions in my case, because girl, my mind be everywhere. I'm a Gemini, by the way. My mind just be. On December 31st, I ended up actually having like an intuitive consultation with somebody. She's really popular. I'm gonna show you her book in a second. Honestly, I went in with open ears. I didn't really have any questions for her. One thing that she told me, she brought up my boyfriend and she said something really great about him. I'm not gonna say anything. He still doesn't know what she said. And then the second thing was she mentioned this upcoming year is going to be about you in the desert. And I was like, yo, you know what? That's actually really wild because I have been great. Like my body, my soul had just been telling me, you have to go to the desert. You have to go to Sedona. Like literally I kept seeing images of Sedona on like social media. Sedona just kept popping up. So that was like confirmation for me that I really needed to go to the desert, and I didn't know why. She didn't give me anything beyond that though. She was like, it's gonna come out of my book, like you'll be able to learn more about it. And I was like, girl, your book come out when? This is her book. So, and she's not paying me for this. This is literally just so that you can kind of understand what it was that she was saying. Months later, I'm not even kidding, like this makes so much sense what is written in this book. So, purpose of the desert, it says it says the desert is a transformational place in the journey where you purge all that you are not and dissolve all that's no longer useful. It is the initiation and entry point into a new vibration of you and your life's purpose, power, and work, the power through which you become your truer and higher self. Whenever she told me that at the time, I was like, okay, girl, like, I guess I'm in the desert. I mean, I guess that kind of sounds like I'm alone and I'm trying to figure it out. 2019 came around, y'all, and when I tell you this year was wild. I literally experienced the highs of the highs and the lows of the lows. So I'm gonna start with the lows. I kid you not, like the first or second week, my mom had a double mastectomy. So that is whenever you have breast cancer and you decide that you want to remove both of your breasts and the breast tissues. First, I wanted to support her and be there for her. The second thing was mi abuelita, my grandmother. She actually ended up passing, and the crazy thing about that was she passed on August 25th. On August 25th, everybody's like, R.I.P. Aaliyah. And I'm like, you know what? F this right now. Like, literally, my grandmother passed. And my grandmother, to me, was just, I loved her so much. She's somebody that showed me unconditional love, and I loved her unconditionally. So that was my first experience with somebody really close to me passing away. I also had an opportunity, and I don't want to go into too many details, but I just had an opportunity that came to me that could have really changed the trajectory of where I am now. And it was an opportunity that I decided not to take. I really, for Chile, for months and for weeks, I literally just felt like my heart was broken into two pieces, and I literally dealt with regret and like dealing with those feelings. On one hand, you have like these major events happening in my life, and on the other hand, you have something that's so positive, like the highs of the highs. In 2019, I ended up going to my dream destination. Literally ended up going to Tokyo. Like, that was a childhood dream fulfilled. I have been wanting to go to Tokyo, Japan for so many years, and I was able to do it with my boyfriend, which was even like more amazing. So then also in 2019, two other major things happened. The second thing was I forgave my dad, and wow, I'm gonna be honest, like I don't even know what to say about that. That's huge, you know, whatever you think about like childhood wounds, and to just sit up here and say like, oh, I'm gonna let that go. The last thing was I was finally able to tell people because it came out that I was in Solange's newest film. Like, I was able to experience that, to be on set, to be around, you know, somebody that I respect so much, and in her team, just to sit up here and see your name, even though, you know, I was a little background dancer or whatever, I wasn't like all up in the main, you know, just to have God remind you that, look, you have dreams, baby girl. This is a snippet of it. I also just started exploring my spirituality, and not only did I go to the intuitive, but I also ended up going to an astrologer to get my birth chart read. But before that, I actually started exploring my own birth chart and really started diving deep into like who I am. It just unlocks a whole new world, and so many things just started making sense whenever I started studying my birth chart. I also ended up getting my aura read. Another thing that I did was numerology. I started going to like these different practices that I never really explored before, but they just, I don't know, I felt very called to. I just ended up learning so much about myself. So everything that was happening in my life and everything that I was learning just kind of like gave me a bigger picture. We gonna fast forward to the now, the present, and we're in lockdown, we in the quarantine, but the quarantine has really given me perspective. I have just been able to really see like a bigger picture. Being in the desert was about me kind of stepping into my purpose and higher self, and that was something that I've been had a question about. So going through all of these experiences in 2019, along with just learning about who I am as a whole, and just like stripping myself bare and being honest with myself you know, I definitely realized that I was just caught up in what I was supposed to do. Like, you know, what's gonna make your mama happy, what's gonna sit up here and get you money. I say all of that to say that I just feel really relieved. I feel good, I feel free, but I lost sight of what actually made me happy and what I had fun with. I wanted to make this video to kind of be transparent and show you where I've been these past couple of months. Like, it's been so much bigger than just YouTube. Do not give up on your dreams. I know that I sat up here and I typed this video giving up on your dreams, but I'm telling you, don't give up on it. Even if you feel lost, even if you like, what the F, how am I gonna sit up there and get there? You know, it's really, I guess, not just about the destination. It really is the journey, and I feel like I can appreciate that now. Don't sit up here and let nothing, nobody deter you, baby. Okay, this is your world. You can make it whatever it is that you want to. And with that said, I'm about to head on out because your girl hungry and I need to go eat. Okay.